What is up, people, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are talking roll cages. So what's going in this car is a Owens Fabrication Miglia spec T45 cage. That's what he wants. I could build one of my cages into the car, but I only use CDS. I use ROPT CDS tube, which is rollover protection tube, where he wants lightweight, so you need T45. I can't bend T45 because really it needs to be on a mandrel bender. It needs to be pulled, ideally, so you don't get any this shaping, because I've tried and it didn't work. So he's brought one of the kits. Now it hasn't come yet, so I'm using Dan's kit. This is another customer of mine. So he said, yes, use my kit until the other one turns up. So let me go through what you get. So here you have main hoop and two front legs. Now this is 40mm tube, I think. Yes, it's a 40. So with CDS, your main hoop and front legs have to be 45mm. But with T45, it can be 40mm. And this is 40 by 1.5. So these front legs are 1.5 thickness. Yeah, and I'm guessing the main hoop is the same. If I could see any writing. Main hoop is 1.5. Now, regs on CDS is your main hoop has to be, and front legs have to be 2.65mm. So that's a lot of weight saving. This is one of mine, and it's got a bit of weight. This is the whole T45, and it's probably the same weight. Probably a little bit more. So you see where T45 is so much lighter. It is more expensive, yes, but it's so much lighter. But it's also a bugger to weld, in my opinion, and it's a bugger to bend. So that's where you pay your money. I think this kit is about 2,500 quid for the kit. So you get that. Then you get your gussets. So you got your 4-door gussets, which may or may not fit this car. Yeah. Then we've got 2 of these. I think these are for the rear. No, these don't. Do you have one rear X? I don't know. I don't quite know what they're for. These are for the little door bars, the anti-intrusion, which guarantee are not going to fit. We've got exhaust tunnel ones, which they're supposed to be welded to the chassis, but we can't do that. So I'll have to look at some other way. These are your front and back floor plates. So these go like here. Is this the right one or is it this one? Maybe that way. Yeah, I would have said. Yeah, it might be that way, like that. Yeah, something. I'm guessing it's like that because it just seems to fit better than the other way. But I thought the square would have been on the floor. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll get to looking at them. So that's them. These are the back ones, which I might not use. I might make something a bit bigger to spread the load more on the fiberglass. And these, no idea. And these, I have no idea. So, yeah. So, anyway, let's open the big one, shall we? Right then, as you can see, there is an awful lot of bars in this box. Now, as this is a Sprint or whatever it's called, pretty much most of these bars aren't going to fit because the shell is shorter. But because the shell's shorter, the lengths, angles, all that changes. So this is why it's come to me. Because I can modify and manipulate things with pretty good outcomes. Plus, I'm just a sucker, anyway. You know what I mean? Oh, and I don't know if I showed you what I did inside the car, look. So all the back's gone now. All the doors are trimmed. I took this out. So it's all nice and clean. And then I washed it, blew it out, washed it with the actual water. It's nice and clean now, dust free, ready to go. Anyway, back on the stand you go. So we have bars. So these are going to be door bars, obviously. So we've got these. So these bars, we've got the cutouts for the vertical down bars, you know, for the anti-intrusion. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We won't know until it's all together, because these bars are going to be higher than on a normal Mini because all this is lower. You get me? So the angle from the intrusion bar is going to be at a different angle. Yeah? I'm saying they might not fit. And this is all 40mm as well. That's the top screen bar. You can definitely see that. There's just loads. I would say that is a centre spine that goes down the middle of the car. So that's probably not going to work because different car. That's the other part of the centre spine, I think. So that will go sort of on there like that. I don't know why it's so long. That probably won't work, but it definitely won't work because this is utilising a Mark 1 subframe, not the Mark 3, and the mounts are in different places. So yeah, basically there's a shit ton of tubes here. There is a shit ton of tubes. So you can see why the Miglias can take so much abuse when you've got so many bars. But we're missing one thing. No instructions came with this. Now, can you tell me where that goes? I'm guessing it's the screen, corners of the screen. What is that for? We need to try and do some digging because I've got no instructions, like at all. We have another quick look around, see what I've got. Yeah, no, I have no instructions. So that is something I'm going to have to locate. Because what the instructions do is on here you've got part numbers. Yeah, and the part numbers identify where they go in the car. And could you figure out that? You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's what you get. You get a lot of tubes. They're all really thin. They're all a bit of a a bit of the wrong shape to go in the car. And considering the main hoop's over there and it's standing about as tall as the car is, and the car is on a trolley, and the main hoop in this kit actually leans back. So I've got to work out the angle that it leans back at, then the length from there to there, not straight up and down. I've got to find out the length at said angle and then cut the bottoms off and then do the same with the fronts. Anything that comes down has got to be changed. So this will be fun. I do have some 38mm thin wall up in the racking, which is up here somewhere, which I can use. I think it's this one. This is like 1.5mm that I can use to replace some of the T45 that is no bueno, don't fit. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so that is the cage in its full entirety, which is just going to be amazing. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing job getting in and out of this fiberglass shell, this fire hazard, chopping a roll cage to fit that ain't designed to fit. Yeah, so this is a small video showing you what you get in the kit, and then in the next one I'll hopefully have some instructions and we can start with the basic cage. It's like this thing might be for there. Yeah, if so, it should have a disc that fits on the bottom. That's even if it's for there. It's got left hand written on it, so there might be another one for right hand. That's where the cage comes to. Maybe, I don't know. But if it does, that means I haven't got to make some, because I was going to make some, but I've still got to put the end on. Yeah? So yeah, there is loads of stuff to do, loads of stuff to figure out. Right, so there we go. Nice little short video. Nothing fabricated, just the cage. So this is sometimes why it's easier for me to just make one, because I can just make it fit. Do you know what I mean? But never mind, we'll get it in. We'll get it in. We've got to get it in. Pay me to get it in, so I've got to get it in. Right then, catch you next one, people. See you later.